Hi all, thanks for checking the demo related to Rental Nest. So Rental Nest is a software as a solution for to list your properties, market your properties, and find and rentals for your properties. Having a tenant and finding a tenant is the key problem that we are trying to solve as part of Rental Nest. So this is a demo of the website Rental Nest, which is a software as a solution MVP that we designed for one of our clients to implement a listing of their properties, managing their internal rentals in different locations in Canada. So in this video, let's go over the overall let's in this video go over overall let's go over the website and overall use cases that we cover as part of rentalnest.ca. So to start with, so we have a logged in user and a non-logged in user interface, where I'll start with the non-logged in user. So when you first log in or visit the website, you can you have an page where you can look at the rentals that are present, and you can explore the rentals that are available on the website, and and you can browse the hosts who are present or who are hosting as part of the website. Moving on, you have an section where you can filter by the city. We have different cities in Canada here. You can filter by bedrooms, bathrooms, and is it a pet-friendly space or not. So these are few of the filters that we provide as part of the infrastructure here. So moving on, let's go over to one of the rentals and see how the rental detail page looks like. So let's take an example for one of the properties. So you can navigate into the listing details page for each website, where the initial section you have the images of the property that are present, and which outlines the photos of the property there. Moving to the next section, we have two sections. One about the listing overview and next property summary. And finally, we come up to the host details, where we have an idea that who is hosting this property on the marketplace. So let's start and look at the image section. So in images, you can upload multiple images here, where you have an carousel option where we can navigate to multiple photos and get a look about how the property looks like. Moving to the next section, we have the listing overview, where you have the rental details about the property, the rent amount, address related to the property, listing description, number of bedrooms, and number of bathrooms for a property. So this gives an summarized view on the main pieces, where you get to know the bedroom and bathroom details and the listing description. Moving forward, we have the property summary. This gives an overall perspective on on the property type and the building type that the listing is about, and the contact host information as well, email information. Finally, you have a section subsection in the same, where you get to know the lease type and the leasing information, where mainly it looks at what's the starting lease date and end lease date, what are included as part of the rentals, like appliances, utilities, and tenant responsibilities that are defined here. And finally, You get to know the host who is hosting the property as part of the platform here. So you have an email address where you can contact them, and if there is a profile related to them, you can view their profile and get to know much more details about the properties, kind of properties the host is having on the marketplace. And finally, you have the contact host section where you can send your information, which will be sent over, where your details will be sent over to the host, mainly your first name and last name, and your phone number details will be sent over to the host. So let's give a try here. So let's just keep one of the names. So let's give her Harry. So that's it. So when you click the submit inquiry, an email would be sent to the respective host about the details that a new lead has been received. Similarly, the user who has sent the information, you get a confirmation email where similarly you get a confirmation email as part of. So whenever you send your details, you get a confirmation email confirming that your information has been shared with the host. So this is the complete functionality if you are a non-logged in user of the website. So this is how the website functions when you are a not non-logged in user. So now let's try to log in and see how this interface would change. So moving to the login page, we have the Google sign on, and we can create an email and password for our sign up. So anything of any one of it works. Let's go ahead with sign up with Google currently. So I am using my email address here. Perfect. So now we are logged in. So once we are logged in, we can view the properties that are present. And when you go ahead here now, basically you can do a submit inquiry where I have already provided a submission here. So that's the reason it got darked out. But let's see the additional features that you get once you are a logged in user as part of the website. So let's go. So as part of the before information, right? So you know that this is the overview page where you get to see all the properties and the listing details. But the major difference between a logged in user and a non-logged in user is the My Dashboard interface, where in My Dashboard interface you have different sections where you have the listings that you have created and the requests. You can track the requests that you have sent for different users, and you can also track the requests that you received from different users. So these are few sections that are part of the application which you can explore once you logged in. So let's take an example and let's onboard a new property. So let's go here. So let me give the address. So unit number one, you provide your unit details. What is the type? What is the property type? Is it a single family condo? Number of bedrooms, two bedroom. Number of bathroom, one. Stories, three. Next. So are you looking to rent entire place? So yes, I would like to rent my entire place. Number of units to rent. So here basically your entire place, right? How many you can define how many number of units that you want to rent it here. So this comes in handy basically when you have a multifamily property where when you want to where you want to basically have your single building. In some cases, basically you want to rent your building into two different rental units. So in these cases, basically you can provide your details here. So in my case, the number of units should be one. So let's go with one. So the type of lease, it would be fixed term lease. So tenancy start date, let's start from 31st to we want to go take it to 2025 and 2025 31st. So it would be 1 year of rental. So next rent amount, we can define the rent amount that we want to have. Let's give for example around 3,000 and payment schedule would be monthly. Rent amount would be in interact. Security deposit, let's take 1,500. Rent due date, rent due date would be on 5th, on 1st, sorry, let's take it. So rent due date, it would be on the 1st. Notice due date, so notice period would be 3 months before. So let's say, so when, let's make it November 30th, let's make it 2025, November, so let's take November 30th. So moving net, is this rental pet friendly? Yeah, I'll take dogs in. So number of parking spots, one. Appliances included, I'll have dishwasher, furniture, stove, dryer, washer in. Units included, parking and moving forward, other details. Don't want any. Okay, late payment, responsible separation and snow removal. Sorry, tenant insurance. Do not have any additional rules. Next, right. For tenants to occupy my rental town Montreal. So yeah, you can fill in any description that you would like here, and we need to upload some images. So let's take an example. So this is a thumbnail, and let's keep some images here. So coming to the images, let's keep few images here. Okay. So this is just an example that I would like to show. So that's the reason I'm uploading different images here. So once we have uploaded this property, yeah, we have a thank you message. Looks good. Submit. So once you have submitted a new property, basically you can see that it will be updated here. So if you come back to my new screen here, so this is the property that we have onboarded now. So you can view the property here where you get to see the details of the property. You have the images of the property and you get the details, and all the description details that we have provided comes in here. So, and we know the host who is hosting the property. So, as part of our onboarding process, we have created a new property now. So, once we go to the home page again, we can see that our new property has been updated to the list now. Previously, we didn't have this property here, and we onboarded it as part of our new property onboarding process. So as you can see here, this is how a new property can be created. And as you go and look in the dashboard, you get to see that for your property details. You can edit your property details and delete your listing as well. So for example, let's click edit. So here you have all the details that you can edit. You already get the information that you have added in, and any information that you want to edit, you can edit it here to basically update the existing listing. So this is a feature to basically create a listing and view a listing. So once you have created a listing, basically we want a users to basically send over any requests here. So so currently this is my listing, right? Let me try sending a request for this. So let me come back and before that, let's explore this section. So request sent is an area where the request that you have sent for any listing would be coming in here. If you want to, I mean, once you log in and you would like to ask for any if you want to apply for any rentals, and if you have applied for any rental properties, your request can be tracked here as part of this UI. Moving to the request received page, basically you have a request received page where your properties, the properties that you have onboarded, and if you have received any requests related to those properties, you'll be able to see here. And if you see here, we don't have our new 1600 Ruotova listing here because we didn't have any new listings that are coming in, new requests that came in for that particular listing. So let's go and try to create a request for that. And let me log in and sign in with a new user and try to basically send a request for the property for the new property. So I'm basically signing in with other user now. So this is where I can basically see that I can go to this property and submit my inquiry. But before that, let's look at the guest dashboard that we have here. So as part of our dashboard, you see that this user, it's a new login now. it doesn't have any listings. And the request sent, we haven't sent any new requests here, but and any request received, no. And rental info. I'll talk more about my rental application info in a bit. But to start with, the request sent section, we do not have any request that we have sent here. So let's come back to this UI and send a request for this. So as I come here, I provide submit inquiry. So as I submit my inquiry, right? Basically, it we are trying to collect information about the tenant so that we can provide that information to the to the homeowner to better understand and evaluate the requirements of a prospect of a prospective tenant who is looking for the property. So what we do is we get the relevant information from the tenant whenever they apply for a rental. So let's go ahead here. So as you can see, basically you can fill in the details here. We ask details about what they are looking for, yourself, number of occupants it would be to preferred start date would be from 31st, and what is your full name? So full name. So let's give a full name. Uh, Harry, date of birth it would be 9/2000, December 6th, and phone number 2888764. Next. So you can give your current address. So currently, let's say we are living at current address, number of years at current address, less than 2 years, and landlord. So we can skip this information if we are not aligned, but for our testing, I'll just give an information. 288 full time. Design occupant details. The household annual income. uh, So this is a form that the tenants receive, so the prospects receive, or the leads basically as they log in, they receive, and once they fill in the information, we receive the information from them and we store it as part of our in our system. And we can, and as we have applied for a new rental now, so let's go back and see our dashboard. It should be updated with the new rental information now. So coming back to our dashboard, so request sent. Let's refresh this. We have no new requests here. So, oh, sorry. So coming back, so as we have provided as we have completed filling the form, now we need to come back. So once you have filled in your tenant information, you can submit the inquiry now. So once you have submitted the inquiry, your request has been sent to the host, where you can track it as part of your dashboard now. So once you come back to the dashboard, and once you refresh the request sent, you see that your information has been passed. So this is you can track your request here. So this request has been passed to the host as part of the host, and I'll show you how this reflects once I log in onto the host email address and show you the details here. But to you can track your requests here, and whenever the host changes the request details, you get updated here. And here, this my rental application info is what you have filled in now. The application that you currently filled in gets added here as part of the rental info section, and you can modify this section as per your convenience. You can edit the application and change the information accordingly to cater your needs as per. So whenever you apply your for your rental, you can basically use this page to update and keep this page updated for the application. And once you have filled in the user or tenant information on your end, you can apply for any other rental, and your information which we have already collected would be automatically transferred to the host. So once you fill in the next steps, basically you don't need to fill the application again. We automatically take your information and process it to the host, and the host should be receiving this information now. So as we have applied for two rentals now, let's see our dashboard. Ideally, our dashboard should be updated with the new information here. Yeah, you can see that the new information is new request has is coming in here. So now just let's try to log out and log in via the host and see how that's coming up. Yeah, now we are in the host login. So we received two requests from other email address which we used as tenant. Now let's go and look at our request now. It should be updated with the new requests where we should be having the request coming in from the tenant email address. So yeah, this is request sent. When you go to request received, let's filter it by Montreal. Yeah, you can see this, right? So this is the new request that was coming from our tenant email address. From the tenant email address, we have the information coming in. We the in the applicant's information, whatever has been filled in, is provided to the host here, and the host can review this information, and basically he can change the status. If he is interested to move ahead with the user, he can change the status accordingly, from accepted to in progress or rejected or withdrawal or whatever it might be. So this is the complete process. So once the status is updated here, the same would be reflected in the host dashboard. Sorry, in the guest dashboard, for him to view the property details there. So this and similarly, we have other requests that came in as well. This is another request that we have done for the host. So these two new requests have been processed here. So as we have a consolidated, so as each property gets a consolidated list of requests, basically, the host has a way to verify the prospects and the leads, to shortlist the tenants out of them, and move forward with the process. So this is a comprehensive rental marketplace where you can basically list your properties, market your properties, and manage your properties as part of the single website. In future, we are planning to do an integration of payment system and request management as well to the existing marketplace to make it a comprehensive platforms that manages the complete pipeline from listing a property to having a tenant and maintenance of the properties. So this marketplace can be designed and customized as per the client requirements, and we are looking forward for anyone who is interested to have their own marketplace to manage their properties in different locations around the globe. Thank you. And this is an overall review about the Rental Nest and the marketplace software solution that we are providing. Thanks.